honestly thank y'all, man. I finally, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be another good live stream. It's gonna be another good live stream and stuff like that. And I'm definitely excited to have y'all up on here, man. I'm definitely excited for y'all to be up on the stream and stuff like that. And it's definitely gonna be another good one. It's definitely gonna be another good one and stuff like that. What's going on?
Hey, hey, hey.
What's up?
Go
Oh, okay. See, you came down. Yeah, y'all. It's good to see some of y'all up in here for real.
You got some of that?
Yeah, sure. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Just definitely want to see who's coming up in the chat and all that. Want to wait till some more people get up in. Get up in the chat, get the notification. Get the chat, get the notification and stuff like that. And we're definitely going to be having like a talking about like a spiritual journey.
Whatever spiritual journey.
Thanks. Yeah, matter of fact,
They can ask questions at least 3 at a time.
yeah, you already told them. Yep,
Open forum about everything. We're going to try to get all the star children to all the star children, all of the melanated star children, from the women and the men,
even the children.
You know what I'm saying? Even the children, whomever, because we're gonna touch bases on a whole lot today.
Yeah, yes we are.
I'm gonna go ahead and see. I'm gonna bring some old books down so they can add to that library.
All right, okay, cool. Bet. Get to see some of y'all all up in the chat. We're gonna you know what I mean? Like we definitely gonna be like covering that stuff tonight. I know that me and B4Tay was supposed to do this over the weekend and stuff like that. So we definitely gonna go ahead and you know what I mean, it's gonna be a great stream, man. We actually gonna talk a little bit about the journey of this awakening that we're on and stuff like that, man. And like I said, we definitely gonna be rocking and rolling. Hey, what's up, Kevin? G 52,000, 2002. It's good to see you though, bro. Yeah, man, I definitely want to say, man, it's definitely like another honor and privilege, to be amongst the Star Children once again. And B4Tay, he's going to be on the live stream with me. So, you know what I mean? So, hope your guys are going to be strapped in because it's definitely going to be interesting tonight, though, man. And I got to say, how many of y'all was I'm happy about the Star Seed characteristics that I went into? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you, yeah, man, how do y'all feel? Hey, what's up, Joseph Jones? What's going on, brother? I'm doing wonderful, man. It's good to see. Yeah, man, it's definitely good to see a lot of new faces in here. It's definitely good to see a lot of familiar faces, and I'm glad that brothers and sisters, that are on this journey of their awakening, man. I'm really, really also, I'm also really glad that we are seeing more and more brothers and sisters and stuff like that. And I'm actually going to start off, man, telling y'all, how did I got on my spiritual awakening and how I got up on this path, though, right? And ever since I was young, I always had a lot of questions. And yeah, Brandon Miles 410 at yahoo.com. You can email me at Brandon Miles 410 at yahoo.com. You feel me? And I definitely will say, like, ever since I was like younger for real, growing up, I'm saying, growing up in my 20s and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Like I always was like a seeker of knowledge. Ever since I was always had a lot of questions and I wanted a lot of answers. Even back in the days when I used to go to church and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like even back in the days, you know what I mean, when I was going to church, I always had a lot of questions and I wanted a lot of answers. And hey, what's up, True Elohim? What's going on, brother? And that was when I wound up leaving the black church, which I felt like, what I mean, the black church has become, I really got hurting. I really got to say, y'all, that, I actually got started on this journey for real at the age of 18, 19 through 20. Between the ages of 18 through 20 for real, that was what got me started on my journey because I really got tired. I really got tired of going to church every pissed me off. It felt like I wasn't really growing. You know what I mean? Hypocrisy in the church. I got tired of the black church, like True Elohim said. No, I'm actually gonna let y'all guys know, man. I was actually in the Nation of Islam for about 2 years. Hey, what's up, Rashi Holmes? Yeah, I was a Mountain View. You can hit me up, email me when the live stream is over. What's up, Rashi Holmes? You know what I mean? And I just remember the time frame. I just got tired of seeing, going to church every day, going Sunday. It always felt like it was a daggone sideshow for hypocrites. I got tired, you know what I mean? Like I got tired of just being told, just have faith. I was told, oh, you got to do so and so. I really got tired of that. I really got tired of that. And you know what I mean, and I really felt like it was something much more bigger and deeper than just going to church every day, going Sunday. Hey, Melanie, the high priestess. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, thank you for the follow on Instagram, Melanie, the high priestess. You know what I mean? I just really got tired of like, hey Stephanie, you know what I mean? I got tired of going to the church every day, going Sunday. I felt like I didn't know learn anything. I got tired of Pastor Pork Chop and Evangelist Collard Green Hallmark preaching the same nonsense. They just kept yelling and yelling and screaming and screaming and screaming the whole entire daggone time. And that was when I wound up joining the Nation of Islam for real, and I really became a follower, of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That was right before I met one of this brother who was a part of the Ansar community, part of Dr. Malakazi York's camp. You know what I mean? That Derek Forte, he used to study up under Dr. Malakazi York for a long period of time. So I came across them teachers of the Nation of Islam and stuff like that. And I was a big follower of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaching those teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. So I was in the nation for 2 years and I wound up leaving that. And that was when I ran into like 5%ers. I ran into like New Wapians, the Moors and stuff like that. I ran into the Masons. I ran into a lot of brothers from a lot of organizations. I ran into the Hebrew Israelites. I ran into like, you know what I mean? You study under Dr. Yo Kevin G? All right, okay, nice. You know what I'm saying? And I just really got tired, man, because I really felt like it was something much more bigger and deeper. And I just really got tired, man, of like going to church asking the questions, and the pastor can't even answer my daggone question, but only telling me to read the Bible. So once I got involved, you know what I mean, with the teachings, you know what I mean, that was when I started to go on this journey of like seeking knowledge and stuff like that. You feel me? And I've learned, you know what I mean, that was when I came across, my brother, you know what I mean, who was a Moor and stuff like that. I'm not going to mention his name. He was a Moor and stuff like that. He had his fez on. And I was like, why they got a bucket on his head like that? You know what I mean, with that tassel. But he said, you know what I mean, it was the fez. It was the Moorish fez. So I started to come across all of these people, you know what I mean, from the Nation of Islam, the 5%ers, the Moors, the Nuwapians, the Israelites, the Pan-African movement. I came across a lot of that stuff when I was coming up. And I would just, you know what I mean, I just always had like these questions like, you know what I mean, like, where do you get this knowledge from? You stuff like that, you feel me? And that was when I came across, you know what I mean, later, years later down the line, that was when I ran into B. Forte for it, you feel me? And he studied up under the Hebrew Israelite camp, and he was with the New Wapians and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He came across a lot of this stuff. And me getting on to the Starseed journey, that was when I ran into B. Forte, when he was to start to tell me about the Starseeds, to start telling me about the Orishas and stuff, right along with his lady, you know what I mean, right along with her children. And that's what got me on to like, you know what I mean, much more on like a higher journey. But I'm just giving y'all a basis where I came from. My base in knowledge was the teachers of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. I started reading The Fall of America, Message to the Black Man, started reading the books, started reading the teachings, and coming across the 5% Nation, right into Brothers Evans of the 5%ers, the Moors. And it just really put me on a journey to like, B. Forte, we not biological brothers, but we are brothers in, you know what I mean? We still, you know what I mean? We still brothers. You feel me? They really thought we was biological brothers.
Yeah, like, because we look alike.
When I actually got on to that journey of like seeking knowledge, you know what I mean? Like I started to read certain books, you know what I mean? Tap into this one, tap into this one, tap into that, tap into that. And I really got to say like this journey has really opened up my mind to like a much more on the deeper perspective of things, and not necessarily, you know what I mean, like not necessarily to like, not regurgitate information, you know what I mean, to really read and research and study information and don't try to debate the information. And as I say, like when I was coming up, you know what I mean, like when I came across them teachers in the nation, I was like, whoa, they talk about the black man is God and the black woman second self to God. And I really was amazed. I was seeking, it really amazed me to see that the way how they conducted themselves, and I'm gaining this knowledge that the church wasn't teaching me. Because coming up in the day talking about, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, duality and stuff like that. The highest suffer with self, as above, so below. The pastor, the whole entire time in the church, he just got you yelling and screaming. You know what I mean? Got you ripping and running around, screaming and shouting for like 2 or 3 hours, and the church is over. Then you got to kick out money to him, and your ass is broke. So you know what I mean? I really got tired of like going to church every damn Sunday and seeing the hypocrisy. Now, we'll say this. All religions and schools of thoughts, there's hypocrisy in it. Let's be clear about something. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But I would just really get amazed how they got like how they pretty much went like deeper to the core, sort of really like bringing forth this knowledge. You know what I mean? Knowledge of stuff about who we are. Because the church was teaching us how to look outside of yourself to find God, but yet you got to look God from within and stuff like that. And you know, I got to say, like, this journey these last couple of years has been really interesting because this journey of knowledge, it really have you start looking inside of yourself. The one place a lot of times where we don't look at or don't want to look at is self. What?
No, I mean, I want you to show them the Moorish Science Divine Constitution and bylaws. Y'all can see what this is.
Yep.
This is your bylaws, everybody. This is the bylaws to the Moorish Temple. And also, you see the all seeing out of Allah. Then you see unity. Then you also see the pentagram or the half moon, which is dealing with the divine feminine, who Allah really is. Okay. So I also want to show y'all something.
He got his nationality. I'm working on mine as well.
Yeah.
Go ahead, show him.
I want to show y'all the records. This right here, if you can't really see it. These are the records with my name on there, letting you know I'm a Moor. Okay.
Yeah,
All I gotta do is fill it out and date it. I graduated from my Moorish Science Temple class, and I go by the name of L. So that's another thing. I'm gonna get everything straight and taken care of. A lot of my stuff has been messed up, and also I have information on this gentleman right here, Dr. Malachi Z. York.
Dr. York.
Okay, and this is dealing with his history of who he really is in the sacred order, the sacred order that he was teaching black people as well,
Yep.
or Moorish people, or the indigenous people.
People think that stuff is all evil.
And this is my certificate of completion of my Moorish Science Temple class.
You see Kevin G right there?
Yeah,
He studied in the Dr. York.
good, Kev. I wanted to say Rahul back to you. Rahul back, Kevin. Rahul back to you. Okay. So I just want to let you know that.
All right, go ahead, show him again. Go ahead, show him again.
This right here is that I completed the course to get my Moorish nationality. Monique, what's going on?
Monique.
I just showing them the completion of my nationality papers of the Moor, being the Moor, right? And this is something I gotta finish selling up and signing. This is all gold seals with my name on here. Let y'all know that I have all that. Gotta put that into the United States government so they can know who I am.
Yep.
And pretty much represent who I am. Really.
We need a nationality. Hey, Tim Hudson. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Universal Star. Hey, sis. Hey, Monique Hill.
Let's see. Now, I want to share some DVDs. I want to share some DVDs.
That book right there, too.
Yeah, we on the same page. I want to share this DVD with y'all. 18.
So, you gotta get that. Get that shit. Colors was alive. And made hidden colors. Oh.
Any books that y'all need to really get.
Stop with this damn thing. I'm trying to get the message. Oh, there we go. Melly High Priest, that what I fuck with.
Yeah.
Oh, they buffering the stream.
Yeah,
We gonna keep going. Hey, Brooke Jemison.
All right. Another book also, The Sacred Wisdom. You might want to get this too. By Dr. York, okay? In this book, it has prayers to the ancient Kemetic deities and also for protection and guardianship. You want to get that. Get this book. My books are so old because I read them all. I used to read them all the time when I was like hard studying and stuff. My dear black men, my dear Moorish men, Nubian men, Please get this book.
I gotta get in my damn self.
Get this book so you can know about your sisters.
Respect that queen right there.
You need to get it so sisters, so you can know how to deal with your sisters, and especially the so-called ones that's enemy conscious. Okay, recommend that.
You see this book?
And then they do another one they call something that Dr. York wrote. But and also get your Circle 7. Get your Circle 7 and study it. Okay. That's the thing. Melanated High Priestess. We're going to get all of that real soon.
Oh yeah.
I have connections to people that's doing that right now. I'm not going to let their names out in the open yet. I'm just going to I got connections on that. And the Emerald Tablets. I had the Emerald Tablets too, Kev. I have that too. I have the Emerald Tablets. I just didn't bring it downstairs.
Damn, yo, I looked through it. It got some good information.
Yeah. It's hard to see the books.
Kevin G said the Emerald Tablets.
I have the Emerald Tablets.
All right, hey Carmella.
I have the Emerald Tablets right here.
Emerald Tablets.
I have that. And let's see. What book they were saying it was hard for them to see. Let them see the Circle 7 again so they can see it, because I don't know if they could see that.
It's a Circle 7 right here.
And they said they're having a hard time.
Can y'all see the books? Circle 7.
Okay. Show this with this one more time, because somebody said it's hard to see the book so they can see it. The Sacred Wisdom. And the legendary.
York had 2 books in the Library of Congress.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this yours or ours? Mine.
It don't matter, I guess. It just says family, whoever part of it. And this
The Conflict Between the Gods by Dr. York. Timothy has to say, yay.
Let's see. Show this to them again too, like the survival book, so they can know to get that again.
Hey, Asa.
So get this book again. I showed it like last time I was on here after I went into it, but I was told in literature to read. Many of y'all need some literature to read to start you off on your journey.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all need the literature for confirmation, okay? For confirmation on your journey. Another book I recommend is a look at the characteristics behind this, the bald head crap, okay? But see, what else I got? You can show them this. This is out of print. They can see that too.
The Sacred Ephod Oracle.
Yeah, they can see that. They can see that. They need to see that. I'm trying to see what else.
This book out of print.
This book out of print. That has all the prayers in there to the Risha, and also it's connected to voodoo and so on. This book is out of print though. It's hard if you can get it. Melanated High Priestess, the queen have all our stuff. They stole everything. The thing is, she was never a queen. Okay. Yeah, Kev, I know I got to get that book again, The Life After Death. I had that book. I read all of it, all that Black Devils. I had that book. I had
Life After Death.
Is there Life After Death or something of that nature? Yeah, and also he wrote a book called another book called All That Black Devils. What and Where's Hell? I know about. I had a lot of those books. I even had his Holy Quran, but
He said thick as a telephone book.
Yeah. Like a lot of stuff, like I had a lot of his locations not going to be told upon where we're going to be at, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the weather, keep your eyes on that.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your eyes on the fake news they got going on. How they're putting this battle of the gender wars going on.
Yes.
Too.
Yes. Okay? Yes.
That's what Melanated High Priestess. I know all I'm going to paint. That's why I keep on reiterating that we got to go back to our sciences. This is why I mentioned. Let me see. This is why I mentioned 1804. And I also recommend this particular DVD called Black Friday. It deals with us as a, we need to go into that too. We need to know all of that. Yeah, Bible basic instructions before leaving Earth, but this is the thing. We can have all of that. Now it's time to go into making things happen instead of just talking about it. How to gotta be about it. We gotta make it happen. And also we gotta listen to our higher selves more. You know what I'm saying? We gotta know everything possible. But the thing is, my journey has been like not my spectating thing. No, it wasn't even it was none of that. It was just crazy stuff. I can tell you things that started off as Christian, whatever. It was boring.
Boring as
I
hell.
fell asleep when I was a kid. But the thing is, I had this crazy imagination. I wanted to kill monsters. Like I wanted to go after monsters. I was like, you can't tell me I want to kill vampires and monsters when I was a kid. Like that's something I always wanted to do. Okay. As I got older, I started I didn't like going to churches. I didn't like doing religion. I was always against the grain. As I got older, I started realizing there's more to it than this. And I asked the divine herself, because she during that time I didn't know that the creator was a divine, divine feminine. But I asked and got on my knees and said, like, I need to know the truth. I can't do this stuff about Christianity and Revelations anymore. I need to know what is really going on. And next thing I know, I started going through changes, different schools. I hung out with the Hebrew Israelites for a little bit. Okay. Then after that, I hung out with the Moors. Then after that, I hung out with people that was Muslim. Then after that, I went back to the Hebrew Israelites. Then after that, I said, I heard this voice tell me, home, son, you home, but you're not home yet, so get up and never go back. I was 25 when the last time I was with the Hebrew Israelites. 39 this year. So, as I was told that, I went and came across people that was standing on the Dr. York, and I started reading on things. I started reading up on stuff, listening to Bobby Hemmett, cross-referencing. Then I started reading and finding things out about certain things. And I read that out of Dr. York, but it confirmed a whole lot. I read this book called The Mysteries. Don't worry about that. It was my ringtone. I'll call him back. It's not that important. Not that important. All right. So here's the thing. So fast forward. I started reading about the Star Children. Started reading about the Nomos, the people of that the Dogon tribe of Mali were the only people on the planet that knew about the Sirius star system. Okay? And how these African people, how these black people knew about Sirius A and B. So, no, they will never give you information.
Never. Bobby E. Wright, Dr. Amos Wilson.
Yeah, and they hijacked our history. But the thing is, many of us, if not all of us, are ancestors that came back. You see what I'm saying? And we got work to do. The planet been calling us the whole time. That's why you get the high pitch ringing. This is why you having visions of ancient civilizations that you were trying to figure out. You're seeing them that you were a part of, and you came back because you studied reincarnation back then. It also has a lot to do with your natal chart. Your natal chart speaks to it too. That is like your natal chart is actually connected to your Akashic records. You see what I'm saying? All is connected to your Akashic records. You've been in ancient civilizations before. You are ancient. There's a book dealing with the Washtar called The Return of the Ancient Ones. So you are normal. Got some stuff going on there. They getting effed up too.
Real talk.
And they honestly wait for stuff, you know what I mean?
You looking at the comment as well?
Yeah. You know? Yeah, so
what's up, Mia? What's up, bro?
Another thing is,
see, they gonna buffer. We're gonna keep it moving.
But
big time.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, melanated high priestess, the Vatican been hiding our history for a long time.
Long time.
But they hide also behind the African spiritual systems too. They have people that's in our African spiritual systems that practice behind the scenes and do rituals behind the scenes. I hope everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? They do that. You know, like they don't want everybody to know what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because behind all our spiritual practices, right, there lies the truth. And they know that we have the truth. And then we gotta bring it all out for real.
That's because Melanie and the high priestess, that's because our history has been hijacked and they don't want the original people to know who they are. And as long as we still thinking that, you know what I mean, as long as we still thinking with that slave mindset and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, like we got the greatest history in the world. So if you know these people who they are, they're gonna make sure that they gotta tear us down mentally, spiritually, and physically, break us down
Yeah.
because your enemy is not going to teach us. Because even Malcolm X said, only a fool but Prophet Noble Drew Ali came, Garvey came, Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, Kwame Ture, Dr. Ben, all of those great scholars came back as they reincarnated back to restore us in our history and us to claim who we really are. So
Right.
the enemy is never going to educate us.
So, and to make it even more, yeah, the Greeks then stole the knowledge, watered it down. There's a book called Stolen Legacy.
Oh, I seen that book.
That's a good book to get. Stolen Legacy. They killed that brother too when he put that book out back and when he published it. They
Like
killed
back
him.
2000s, right?
I don't know if it was the 2000s. I forgot who's the but stole the book, The Stolen Legacy. I get that. Brother, they killed him. And he was exposed about that a lot of
Damn.
stuff. There's a book that I had years ago. I can't find it. It's called a book called Blinds: Distortion of Historical Facts. I can't find that book
What's it
anywhere.
called again?
It's called Blinds: Distortion of Historical Facts.
Mm.
It was written by a man named Shannon Jolly, a brother named Shannon Jolly, and he said that it in his work, and I remember how it went down. He said that when the so-called Jewish people went back to Israel, all those Arabic people looked at them funny.
Give her the chaos sphere. He's trolling.
He said all of them looked at. He said all the Arabic people looked at them funny because they remember that the Hebrew people or the
Mm.
people that were supposed to be the chosen people look like us.
Yep. Thank you, Monica.
And a
Yep.
lot of people don't tell you this, but Saddam Hussein himself was one.
I know that.
Saddam Hussein said that, but they ain't gonna tell you.
Matter of fact, somebody else said that.
Yeah. So now to go into details of all that,
Go ahead.
um, the whole thing with that, everybody know that those people who called themselves Jews really didn't exist like Egypt or Egyptic people. The word Jew the word Hebrews is like meaning crossing over. So, you know, yeah, Hitler himself said it himself.
Yep. He even said
You know what
it.
I'm saying? So it's like we gotta wake up and realize a lot of our culture been stolen from us on purpose.
Real talk.
This is why that's why everybody need to go back listen to a lot of Bobby Hemmett lectures before YouTube taking stuff down.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that before Gaddafi was killed, he considered himself a black man. He helped start that African Union over there too.
Yes, he did.
You know what I'm saying? And what happened is he wrote books against the so-called royal families and the people that were in power.
Y'all can't hear us?
See, that's how
You
you know.
serious?
That's how you know truth is coming out.
My volume is all the way up. Yeah, I saw the pictures hit the hugging Jesse Owens.
Ain't that something?
Both our faces. Man.
Yeah. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear? Yeah, Bobby Hemmett and Panic, most definitely. Exactly what you said. That's who. That's
Loki,
who.
Odin
Odin.
is just Horus.
Thank you. Y'all been listening when I've been saying. Listen to Bobby Hemmett. Listen to Panic. Listen to all these brothers.
It's in and out. Oh, okay.
Listen to all these people we telling y'all about.
You said the Japanese know who we are and talk about it.
Yeah.
Kamala Thomas.
Yeah, they do. She right. They know who all of them who we are.
All of them.
Like Melanie the High Priestess said, but we don't. But that's why I'm trying to let everybody know we are all of that. We the whole what they say enchilada. That's who we are. We the whole enchilada, y'all, and they know it. You are more powerful than you think because of this complexion that we have. You're more than what you think. You know what I'm saying? So exactly, Holly Melanie. Yes, yes, Melanated High Priestess. Everything. But see, they don't want us to know this though. That's why they keep us as a secret. We are the biggest secret amongst the planet. I done told everybody, look up Sheba the Third, the Empress Sheba the Third. Please look her up. I've been telling y'all, look her up. Because reason why I say look up Sheba the Third, she has the oldest matriarch bloodline on. We came back melanated for a reason. You wanted to go back to the original form of what you came down here the first time, which is this complexion. You know what I'm saying? So please, you know what I'm saying, go back into it. You know what I'm saying? Go back into knowing who you are. Like we came back here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And they trying to push this gender war against black men and women, or Moorish women and men, or
That's
indigenous
right.
people, and so on. You gotta go back and you gotta realize this is a big ass joke, because they do not want us to intermingle again and procreate, because it'll be an end of their population. They're dying off.
Real talk.
If you don't believe me, look this stuff up.
Lisa Cabrera does an excellent job talking about the birth rates of them. She does an excellent job, man, you know what I mean, about these people, because these people do not want us to procreate with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is a reason why they're pushing this gender war, and the gender war is not necessarily showing white men and white women, it's showing black men and black women.
Yeah.
That's where the real gender war is at, between black men and black women, and already told sisters and brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, sisters and brothers, this is how they think. Matter of fact, I had an Italian woman tell me this one time. She said, black men got good souls.
Yeah. Another thing
It's
is
like, whoa.
the reason why, because you're connected to the stars. Exactly. They want us to be weak and feeble-minded. Once you realize that you are connected to the sun, moon, and stars and all the planets, and then you find out that it's all connected to melanin, they can't say nothing no more.
We are the highly melanated people in this planet. Even Africans know that we are highly intuitive.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Well, I heard from Dr. Moon that the coronavirus haven't hit Africa because of the high raises of the sun and the climate over there. That's what I heard. Now she spoke on that on the other day when I listened to her YouTube video. Yeah, I don't like calling nobody out, but there's one sister in particular that been bought. I used to be subscribed to her, and I'm noticing she's going in that direction. So and all of that, and now I'm like, yo, she was just bashing Blue Father, a single so-called black man that was a father. So you attack a black man, so-called black man, you attacking me, and I'm also pretty much raising a young woman or a little girl to become a woman. So when I hear that is some crazy madness, and I'm like, yo, what the heck is going on with our people? This gender war that they doing it on purpose. And then you got to remember, now you're connected to the sun, moon, and stars. Every child you give birth to come from the ancestral realm. The ancestral realm. But the thing is, we're doing intercourse or mating with the wrong people because we were taught that savagery. You know what I'm saying?
So, Kaba El Ray, peace more.
So my whole thing is, we gotta wake up and realize who we are. You are made out of stardust, but you're melanated because you came back for a purpose, man. What is the purpose? Only you will know. I can't tell you, nor can he. Most of the stuff I'm telling you, y'all can look it up yourselves. I'm not going to keep jabbering, doing all this talking and jabbering all the time. But you just got to remember now, you're living in a civilization that believe in divide and conquer amongst us. You know what I'm saying?
That's all they know. And this stuff that he told me the same thing. Look it up.
Yeah, look this stuff
and
up.
I looked this stuff up.
A lot of y'all, the family here, and we tell them, yo, look it up. He look it up. He bring it right to y'all.
They'll tell you. People all the time.
Yep. And I mean, I came across people that was like in the like in your audiences and stuff and everything. I came across people when I was driving the car, like during the summertime. One brother asked me like, "Before Tay, when is this going to end?" He asked me like, "When is this going to end?" I said, "How is it going to end?" I said, "Well, we gotta go back to our practices. That's when it's going to end."
Yeah, because they going down. They going down. I mean, I tell people all the time, do you not see the world change of this world is going down? This old system going down, the global currency reset, all this shit that's happening.
Yeah, I mean, I tell everybody like, go back to your spiritual practices. Go back to it. They demonize it. They demonize so you won't go back into it, but meanwhile they practicing it on you. How backwards is that? That's like me saying this. How can I put it? That's like me saying Freemasonry is evil, but knowing damn well Freemasonry is more science.
Right. That's what people gotta understand.
So
that's our shit.
Yeah. And they practice it. You know why? They have no culture.
Sure don't.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Tim Hudson. He said doing the work. Now look, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Yeah, they have our culture, and I'm gonna tell you something else. When it comes down to the Irish, from what elder broke down to me, a real conscious elder broke down to me. Okay, now I'm gonna get to all that. An elder broke down to me that how the Irish really came about. In Ireland, the indigenous people in Ireland look like us. Okay? That's what I'm about to say. Kevin G, I was about to tell you. I was about to go into that.
Niggas of Europe.
I was about to go into that.
Go ahead, break it down.
What happened, you had the Caucasian Irish people. They were dying at the age of 30. I'm going to say it again. They were dying at the age of 30.
Get rid of Triple H, but go ahead.
So,
keep breaking it down.
So here's the thing. When we were there, they started intermingling with us, and they realized, we intermingling with these melanated people. And what they did, they found out, and they started intermingling with us. They was able to live longer because their ways of their lifespan started increasing. So what they did, they started intermixing with all of them over there and pretty much bred them out. Now they also practice our spiritual science over there too. How I know? Because I have somebody over there right now in Ireland that don't look like us. She literally told me that they found the moon, star, and crescent over there in Ireland and where they do some rituals at, which tell you about our sacred science. And she literally told me they practice the sacred science that was given to them from the ancient ones that were there that they brought out. Now.
Damn.
Now, those ancient ones were the people that look like us, like I said, and they're practicing that shit over there. We call it Wicca for short. Crazy shit. They watered it down. But they don't want to tell me where they got the science from until I came across this person, this individual, this lady.
I probably know who it is.
You know what I'm saying? No, you don't know her. She's actually a godparent of my oldest child. You know what I'm saying? And she, remember her name, it begins with the letter E. I don't want to put her name out there. It begins with the letter E.
Okay.
But she's in Ireland right now fighting to put the truth out there. You know what I'm saying? She's fighting to put the truth out there. And she don't look nothing like us. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Peace.
Okay.
We'll catch you later. You said, remember when white people went to Africa sneaking in the bushes to find out about voodoo?
Yeah, they did all of that. Listen, man.
Hey, Ely Mace from Paris.
The reason why they went to Africa to do all that stuff, because our spiritual practices have potent power. All their practices don't have no power.
They miss a main component out. Melanin. You've been saying it, yo. You've been saying that.
Melanated high priestess love you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And the leprechaun, that's what the real leprechauns are. So they practice our stuff, our man. This is evil. This is evil. This is evil. Meanwhile, they go behind the scenes and they're practicing your rituals every day.
That's just almost like how The feminists tell black women to not date black men, but they going behind their back sleeping with black men.
And also I want to say Universal. I want to see how Universal Star.
Damn.
I missed Universal Star earlier. Universal Star, love you too. Monique Hill, love you too. Everybody on here that missed me being on here, love all y'all too. I just wanted to come out here and say all of this information. DNA exploding like crazy.
Yep, the magic is strong of us because we're melanated.
And how many times have I said that?
Many.
I said that many times.
Many times.
I said it numerous occasions.
Times.
Yeah, that's why it's a black market. Black equals melanin. Exactly. They don't want to go into all of all of that. But I really want to tell. I want to tell, like, you know what I'm saying. Universal Star, peace to you. If you on here, had to holler at you again. Monique Hill was going on. Everybody. CDG was going on. Everybody, I want to say nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why you saw that.
She said, when I was growing up, every house just had about a moon and a star on the wall.
Because that's dealing with the divine feminine, y'all. I listened to an old video of Ray Higgins yesterday.
Oh, Ray Higgins?
Yeah, listen, even though he an agent though. But anyway, I'm not gonna go. He's an agent though. But I'm gonna just tell y'all. I listened to a video of his last night with the with our oldest daughter and the queen. Me and her was listening to both. All of us listening to him, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, they can combust. I was gonna get into all that too. Oh man, see, it's so. But I can't say. All right, so check this out. What I was saying. What was I saying?
You was talking about it was something dealing with Ireland. It was something he was dealing with. Oh, about the moon
and star. The moon and star, right? That's dealing with the divine feminine. But I said we was watching Ray Higgins, and Ray Higgins said something about God, right? And it whip has a lot of people's heads. And I forgot the name of the video, but he was going over who really runs America. So Ray Higgins said, like, yeah, you know, he spoke on God. He was saying something about God. He said, yeah, he called God a she. He said, yeah, she want us to pretty much go back to her, the divine feminine. Meanwhile, the male so-called God came from the patriarch of the mindset of the Caucasian man. Don't believe me? Look it up.
Repeat that again.
He said that the divine feminine was practiced by African people in ancient African civilizations. Meanwhile, the male so-called version of God came from the patriarch of the mindset of the Caucasian male. It's not a he, it's a she.
And check this out. You know the movie broke that down? Boys in the Hood. He was talking about God in the car. She was like, how you know God's a he? He can be a she. You don't know that. And it didn't struck me till we wanted to teach. I'm like, oh, they were trying to. This was on Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Talking about the black woman.
They said it's buffering because truth coming out. Somebody said Jesus ain't fake. I'm gonna tell you this: the name. Let me y'all used to watch TV. and Kevin G, I know you about to follow me on this. All right, how many of y'all used to watch television, right? And y'all used to watch like the Maury Povich and all that other stuff back in the day, and they had somebody with the same spelling name called Jesus, but they said Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the name. Jesus is dealing with Zeus.
Yep.
Okay, Zeus, the king of the gods in Greek mythology.
Zeus.
Jesus. They call him Jesus. So, and then to top all of that, Zeus is dealing with the planet Jupiter, but later. And then to top all of that, the name was Yahshua, not Jesus. There's a difference. In Hebrew, is son. So when you say Yahshua, son of Joseph, which is Yahshua ben Joseph, and Joseph is a name for Joseph. So before you start saying he was real, you know what I mean? That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Walter Williams' book. That's another great scholar, Walter Williams.
Oh yeah, that's why I've been in solitude. But if I'm being told to put this information out there, I'm gonna put it out there. So my whole thing is, what
the links up, and y'all let this support the channel. Somebody put the links up to my email address, and somebody put the links up to the PayPal and the Cash App at www.paypal.me/King
Yeah.
PayPal.me/BMouse84 and Cash App at cash.me/$BMouse8 to support the channel.
Hey, little lady, what's going on?
Hey, little lady. Yeah, we know they watching us.
But all I'm saying is about some real stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the information I put out there, I already know. But the thing is, I put information out there that everybody need to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah, John, that we not saying you're an agent. We not saying you're an agent. We just saying the agents out there.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not calling you an agent.
Nobody ain't calling you an agent. You know, I ain't calling nobody agent. Just like this. I'm here to teach as much as I know. I don't know everything. So I'm here to teach the stuff that I know that I came in contact with. Nobody, I don't browbeat nobody. I had no time for that. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I want anybody that want to learn. If I have any information, I'll give it to you, but I'm not going to say too much. When no, I've been told to talk about what I've been told to talk about. One of the things I've been told to talk about is about really some of the stuff, and then I was going to go into the starseed information, dealing with why y'all having the ringers in your ears and why y'all seeing things and why many of y'all are seeing orbs and why some of you are able to talk to ancestors that's no longer here. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Monique Hill.
Thank you, Monique Hill.
Counselor Nasir, straight made up character.
Yeah, so I mean, even the Catholic Church said that Jesus was made up too. That's not the Catholic Church came out and open and said they made up Jesus, and
sure did.
And they said he's not coming back. They said that. I took that up. They said he wasn't coming back. The Catholic Church said that
he ain't coming back. They even came out and said heaven and hell doesn't exist.
And hell is what you make it, and heaven is what you make it on this plane.
That's right.
It's all about this.
It's all made up.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, Remedy H spoke on that, little lady. Remedy H spoke on that. You're dealing with the gamma rays. I think he said something about the gamma rays that's hitting the planet and that's causing a lot of us to be hot. And there's also the ringing in your ear also is connected to the ancestral realm. We'll get into that another time. You know what I'm saying? But I had to be honest with you. A true Elohim, thank you, bro. Thank you for putting that up. That the Pope said and admitted that the Adam and Eve story was a lie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, let me see. All right. Somebody said, are y'all related?
Hey, Ray Key asking, hey, what's up, Fred Drainer?
Oh, man.
Because, what's going on?
Yeah, you said, please help me. What's happening?
What's going on, because?
And let me see. I need to know what's going on with her. Yeah, now a lot of people coming on here now. Huh?
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to figure out. I want to see what's going on with. Monique Hill's got Monique Hill funny with that one. I like that though. Let me see. Thank you, Melanated High Priestess. Please help me with little lady. But I know that Remedy H spoke on the gamma rays that's hitting the planet too, and a lot of people getting hot.
Oh,
a lot of us melanated people getting hot. What's that?
Fred Drainer, she said about the ringing in the ears.
Yeah. What I need you to do, close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes for a minute. And listen and see if there's any downloads going off. That's what you need to do. Like, close your eyes. And if you hear any downloads or you see any visions, write it down. If you hear things speaking to you, write it down. Okay, that's what you need to do. Yes, hi Melanie. Yes, now, because a lot of us are going through a serious awakening, and it's like some of us don't even know how to take it. It's coming at a rapid state. It's like how you know how the fires are in Cali, like when they had it just happened. You're going through this crazy rapid phase, not even a phase of rapid transformation. It's going boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you keep on trying to figure out what's going on with you. And some of you are hearing somebody call your name, and you turn around, they're not there. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Melanie the High Priestess. And you hear somebody call your name, and they're not there. You think you're going crazy, but you're not. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, hey, yeah. No, I don't think it's menopause, sister. It's something else spiritually, sister. Trust me. You're going through some transformation.
Oh, she said confused because Brother Remedy said said that we made the creation and the creation made us.
Okay, I'm gonna see how I can dissect that for you. I'm gonna see how I can dissect that for you. Now, I'm gonna dissect it for you. Okay, Jeanette J. Okay,
You hear this?
I see it. All right, we are a serious. How can I put it? As far as we making a creation, creation made us. This is what I see mean. We are a manifestation of the creation that pretty much show that we are part. How can I put it? We are a manifestation of the creation, and the creation created us. Meaning that, you see what I'm saying? Because we are nothing but the manifestation of creator or creation. And because I'm trying to get to where he was saying, maybe sometimes you got to correlate it in another way so we can get a breakdown of it. Now I can say we are a manifestation of the divine. Now you have the women, the Nubian women or melanated women are a closer connection to that feminine energy or that divine energy because of them having the womb, okay, and her being the goddess, or a goddess, not the goddess but a goddess, that makes us a god, okay. Now when you look at the word goddess, that is the complete god. The male is pretty much connected to that goddess energy because we have everything that she has except for we do not give birth. It's a long story about all of that. If that makes sense to anybody, please let me know. But Jeanette J was saying something about Jesus having wicked ways. I don't understand. Truth be told, what about visions? What particular? B Miles is a Reiki master too. Just to let y'all know, he's a Reiki master. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how he goes to the astral realm. I don't know how he goes in the astral realm. I can't speak for Remedy H. I can't speak for him. I can speak for self. I can speak for those around me, how they go into the spirit realm. But I don't know how he goes in the spirit realm. You see what I'm saying? I don't know how he does it. I can't speak for him. That's something I would, if he do a live stream, that was something I would ask him if I was you.
Right.
Excuse me, y'all. Ain't no training tonight.
Hell no. It's bad.
I would say this: how I go into the spirit realm is pure meditation, and also knowing that I'm a child that's divinely connected to the Almighty carefully.
We got a lot of buffering because it's truth.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of buffering on truth, y'all. So I mean, is there anything else? Any other question? How can you ask?
One at a time, okay?
Not 501 questions.
Not 500. You know what I mean? Just take your time, okay? We don't want to like have audience confused, and we don't want, you know what I mean, be confused trying to inspect us while you on here. So just see the conscious community. Trayvon Shard.
Trayvon Shard, you talking about me speaking the truth? Or we both speaking the truth because I mean, it should. And we have even more on here that's willing to like nominated high priestess. You know, we have people that's willing to help out.